Good morning, baby girl. Wait, it's not morning yet. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. No, forgive me. I just thought it was morning. Hey, what are you doing awake then? No, you can't sleep. I'm so terribly sorry, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Lay on top of me. Oh, please. With your tiny little... You think you're gonna squish me? Oh, please, baby. Just come here. That's my girl. I love you, you know that. I love you to the moon and back. Well, I love you more, baby girl. Oh, please. Okay, sure, yeah. Do you want me to read you a bedtime story? Yeah? Okay. Get comfy. Just like that. Let me run my fingers through your hair. I love you so much. A bedtime story. Okay. Online love. They met on Facebook. He had been lonely. She had just had a breaking up. He was a loner and an introvert. She was gorgeous and an extrovert. He loved reading. She loved watching movies and meeting new people. They were very different from each other. But as the saying goes, opposite attracts. As they overcame their inhibitions and shared more details about themselves online, they realized they had more in common than they realized. Both of them loved pasta. Both loved dancing to jazz music. Both of them learned French. He loved painting, and she loved drawing. They slowly realized that they were falling in love with each other. They couldn't spend a day without messaging each other. They had to share their daily happenings with each other. The only hurdle between them was that they lived many miles apart. Several months later, they decided to meet each other. She was traveling to London with her parents, and their flight had a stopover. He agreed to meet her at the airport. They met at the appointed place and time. Although they had shared pictures over Facebook, seeing each other's face to face was different. He thought she looked pretty. She thought he looked more handsome. he met with her parents as well. They seemed to be sensible people to him, and all too soon they heard the announcement for their boarding. "I'll message you as soon as we land," she promised him. "I'll wait for it," he said. As she walked away, she turned back and saw him watching her. His eyes held a promise for a better future. The end. You want another one? No, okay. Let me see if I can find another one for you, okay? The ultimate love. A girl and a boy were the best of friends. But the boy considered the girl to be more than a friend. He had fallen in love with her. But he could not find the right words to tell her. One Sunday he decided to tell her about his feelings. He decided that even if she didn't reciprocate his love, he would convince her to remain friends as they already were. He picked her up from home and they went for a long drive. After some moments of silence, both of them talked at the same time. "I wanted to," he said. "You know what?" she began. They laughed, and he motioned for her to continue. "Well, I was saying that I wanted to tell you something for the longest time," she began. His heart started beating faster. "What is it?" he asked without looking at her. "I'm in love with this guy, but he doesn't know about it," she said. His heart nearly stopped beating. He looked at her for a second before concentrating on the road again. When he was about a bit calmer, and was sure his voice wouldn't shake when he talked, he asked, "Who is the lucky guy? Do I know him?" She replied, "Of course you do." "Do you not know any of my acquaintances?" she asked, rolling her eyes at him. "I won't tell you his name though. I've written his name on this," she said, handing him a piece of paper. He took it and put it in his pocket, when all he wanted was to tear it into a million pieces and throw it out the window. He was painfully aware of it. He felt as though it was burning his skin through his shirt. The moment he reached home that evening, he pulled out the piece of paper and angrily unfolded it. He stopped short when he saw that the name was his. Beneath his breath, she had written, "I can never find anyone as perfect as you, and no one can understand me as well as you do." He smiled, then laughed. He was in a relationship with his best friend in the world. The end. Oh, you seem extremely excited for that story. Yes, I know it's because we were best friends to lovers. You just seem extremely happy all of a sudden. Because it was cute. Understandable, love. You want one more? Sure, baby girl. Sorry if I'm drifting asleep on you. Oh, you're sleepy as well. Okay then. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more, okay? Truth or dare. Oh, it was that time of the year. The prom was fast approaching. Hmm. Do forgive me, my love. I'm not falling asleep, I promise. Hmm. And Mike didn't have anyone to go with him. All the girls seemed to be going with some handsome boy, while Mike, neither handsome nor a smooth talker, didn't seem to attract anyone. Why don't you ask Rita out? No one seems to have asked her, Mike's friend Joe said with a smirk. Mike knew why Joe was smirking. Rita was the most unpopular girl at school. She wore thick glasses and braces. Mike groaned, "Oh no, not Rita." But time was running out, and Mike knew he had to do something quick, or he would be the only boy without a date at prom night. So, with an internal sigh and a shiver, he asked Rita out. Rita agreed. When Mike went over to pick Rita up for prom that night, he noticed that she was wearing a lovely dress. She had also done something with her hair. If he decided to overlook her huge glasses, he might have said that she looked stunning. When they reached the venue, they were immediately pulled out of the dance floor as they danced. Mike realized that Rita was in fact a good dancer. She could also carry on a conversation without making anyone feel awkward. He realized with some surprise that she could make him laugh. And her laugh was easy too. He loved hearing her laugh. That prom night culminated into something beautiful. Mike and Rita started dating each other, and soon enough they were in a serious relationship. Mike loved Rita, and he was planning to pop the question that evening. He shuddered to think what would have happened if he had not asked her out to prom that night. Yeah, babe. You want one more, babe? We just agreed that this was the last one. Fine. I'll give you one more, okay? Yes, I know I spoil you. No, Gary. The worst fight. A husband and a wife had the worst fight. She was so furious that she packed his things in a bag and asked him to get out of the house. He slowly picked up the bag and left. After a while, the wife calmed down and started worrying. Where has he gone? She tried calling his friends, but nobody had a clue of his whereabouts. Now the wife was worried. What if he had done something bad, she thought. She ran out of the house in the snow and walked up the sidewalk searching for a taxi. She didn't know where to go or what to do, but walking gave her a sense of purpose. Suddenly, she saw a hunched over figure sitting under the street lamp at the corner of the street. On close inspection, she realized that it was her husband. She slowly brushed off the snow off his clothing and took him home. "I am sorry," she sobbed. "I thought you would have gone to one of your friends' homes. I didn't realize." She was at a loss for words. "I couldn't leave knowing that you would be alone here without me," he said simply. "Whatever you think about me, I care for you deeply." She burst into tears and hugged him, kissed him repeatedly, and vowed to herself to never fight with him so much. Never, ever turn him out of his own home, out of their home. She loved him. Nah, you finally fell back asleep, love. Okay, baby. You get some rest, okay, my love? I'm going to bed now. Sweet dreams. I love you. Forever, always. Hey there, baby boo. Hi. Sorry, I'm a bit more awake now. So I had this chat with Twitch chat yesterday, but I just want to have it with you guys. Yesterday I made groceries. I went shopping. Not me, my mom did for me because I was in no state to head into town. And she got home and she brought me the stuff. And I was packing it out. I was just watching all of this stuff that I own that a year ago I never thought that I would ever own. This same time last year I was working a job that I hated, barely being able to afford food and spending most of it in medications, and I was just standing there looking at all of that. And I just wanted to say how thankful I am, how grateful I am, how much you all mean to me. How much this all means to me. I mean, like, I know it isn't much. It's like, I'm still a small content creator compared to all the large ones out there, but you need to understand that even the smallest things like having food is something that amazes me, because I never thought I'd be able to, you know? It's funny, the things we take for granted, and I don't want to take it for granted. Yeah, having groceries every month is something every family has, but you don't realize how precious that is until you go a month without food, you know? And you guys have made it so that every month I can afford to get food, and even if it's not food, it's my computer. Even if it's not computer, I can save up for like a washing machine, a dryer, a fridge. Eventually renovate my home, get a new sink, cupboards, stuff like that. And the numbers, I'm at what, 20k right now. It still hasn't settled in me that I did that, you know. I held a oops, I hit my mic. I held a small stream session yesterday. I might do one again today if I can. But yeah, I had a small stream session yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I finished chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime. Chat had a very fun time laughing at my suffering, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Just wanted to say thank you guys for everything. I mean it. Like, I can never repay all of you for all of the love and support that I've gotten. I can just continue to try my best. And I will continue to say thank you all for everything. You all mean the world to me. And I love you all. This is usually where I switch off to my outro, so do you know that 70% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed to me? If you've made it this far and you like the content, please leave a like and a comment down below. As for your subscription, I'll be playing you in a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors. The rules are simple. I will go rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot. Upon shoot, I'll announce what I went, and if I've won, obligated to subscribe to me. If I've lost, obligated to go down in the comment section and let me know. If it's a draw, obligated to meet me here tomorrow to play again. And if I've beaten you 2 times in a row, you now need to put on the notification button. If I've beaten you 3 times in a row, you now belong to me mind, body, and soul. Because I am the big blue thing from Poppy Playtime. And I'm coming to get you. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Today I went rock. That means if you went paper, you just won, but if you went scissor, you just lost. Alright guys, thank you for listening, thank you for being here. Remember to please take care of yourselves. Eat 2 to 3 times a day, 6 times a day in small healthy amounts if you need to. Remember to keep hydrated. Water is great. Juice is good, soda is fine. If you're feeling a bit down and need something warm, drink some tea. It'll pick your mood right back up. Remember, each and every one of you are special and amazing and unique in your own ways. So never give up on yourself. Always keep loving yourself and always remember, you are worth it. You are special and you are loved. Alright guys. Thank you for being here, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Remember that you are beautiful, but you are most gorgeous when you smile. So never stop smiling. I love you. See you guys in the next video. Oh, bye-bye.